What's up, WolfePack Entertainment Nation? We just got back from an awesome event in our hometown of Peru, Indiana, called Second Saturdays, and it was a blast. It was a complete citywide downtown celebration
of Halloween.
It was great.
Oh, I love Halloween.
So many businesses downtown. Our main street through downtown, which some of you are from this area, some of you are not, is called Broadway. And Broadway, from north to south, just businesses all throughout town, and even on the side streets, we're handing out trick-or-treat candy for kids, having special events, different characters dressed up for it. It was fun.
There's quite a few vendors out.
Oh,
that was amazing.
And even booths that were little vendors set up on the street corners, like kettle corn and different stuff.
And then the parking lot at Arnie's Ace Hardware, they had a
live
band
at our hardware store. It was great. There's a company called Boondocks that was doing.
They were catering.
They were catering outside.
Some of them.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was really good. I was telling Wingman, what I really enjoyed about it was, you watch all these Halloween movies and stuff, especially the family ones, like where families are going and there's like these big Halloween events in the town, and it felt like that. It was really cool. It was like being able to be in one of those movies where the whole town is kind of celebrating the holiday.
Yeah, and of course, you know me, I love a Halloween event anyway,
Yeah.
Now, my favorite part of this whole event was 6th Street Coffee Company.
Yes, 6th Street Coffee Company.
They had this coffee that I just absolutely loved.
Yeah.
You had mentioned to me.
Yeah.
It was the Sammy Terry Mocha, I believe it was.
Sammy Terry Mocha, yes.
Yeah. That was delicious.
Great. It's a locally owned business that he does all of his own grinding, everything right there.
And we love
supporting
local businesses.
As much local business we try to support as we possibly can. And Peru really has got a lot of really good locally owned businesses. It's really cool.
Yeah, we're not just about circuses, people.
Yeah, there's so much more going on. Restaurants and little niche stores. We just opened City Wine Works, which is, they've got their own microbrewery and stuff in there. If you guys like that kind of stuff, it's going to be a really cool place too.
Now, was you actually wanting to put forth your idea, or are you waiting for another video?
We'll wait for another video. Tease. There will be another video. There is something that I am thinking about doing within the town of Peru.
We've kind of been putting our heads together about this, too.
I think it'd be pretty neat. You said Sammy Terry Mocha.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Sammy Terry. Sammy Terry made an appearance tonight in Peru, Indiana at the City Hall, doing pictures, selling t-shirts. Sammy Terry. It was amazing. Now, some of you outside of Indiana might not recognize the name right off the hand, but Sammy Terry, I'll show you this in a second.
Well, to be honest, I'm in Indiana,
yes,
but I have not actually seen Sammy Terry.
You guys have all heard, like Elvira, the Mistress of the Dark. Svengoolie is on MeTV, still doing it. If you guys remember Monster Vision back in the 90s with Joe Bob Briggs and different horror hosts, Sammy Terry is a local horror host. He's from Indiana, and he has been doing horror hosting since 1962. The character of Sammy Terry has been around since 1962. So he is the longest running horror host in America. Probably the world is Sammy Terry. That's how awesome Sammy Terry is. And he was here in Peru tonight. Now, we've got a pretty cool story that I'm going to tell about this, and I want to talk about Sammy Terry, and if he watches the video, which I believe he will.
I'm fairly certain that he will.
You made my night tonight, sir. You were fantastic. It was great. Now, if you haven't had an opportunity, since I'm talking about Sammy Terry, you need to go to SammyTerry.com. You need to go to the Sammy Terry Facebook page. It's Sammy Terry fan page on Facebook. He also has his YouTube channel, official Sammy Terry YouTube channel, and get on board, follow his stuff, and watch what he's got, because it's amazing.
I guess if you don't see this particular face on there, you're not at the right site.
Yes, you want to find Sammy Terry. Now, I'm going to tell a story about Sammy Terry. Why I've watched Sammy Terry since I was a little kid. He used to be on a local TV channel, Channel 4, WTTV4. Okay.
I remember that station.
Yeah. So he would horror host like House on Haunted Hill, Frankenstein, the original, some of those old movies, and if you've ever seen a horror host, you know exactly how that works. Kind of in between the commercials and breaks, they kind of have characters come out and they talk, and he's been doing this forever, and it's amazing. And he decided he was coming to Peru this weekend.
Didn't Billy Bob Thornton do something like that?
I don't remember. I don't know. He might have. There's been so many over the years. You know what? I'm gonna do a video on horror host. I'm going to do a video on horror host for Halloween. You guys can count that. I'm going to do one talking about horror host because I love it, because I love those old movies, the classics. We're going to do a video on one of the classic Universal Monster movies before
not
October.
Really a spoiler, just kind of
as a tease.
Heads up.
Something that we're going to do. So Sammy Terry, he's awesome. He does a great job, and he's just one of the most recognizable faces in Indiana as far as the horror.
Well, people that actually
that are into this stuff, yeah. So I watched as a kid. My dad introduced me to it, and so when my dad knew that I was going, he was pretty pumped for me to go. So I got a hold of the webpage, and I was like, you know what? I don't have a Sammy Terry shirt to take a picture with Sammy Terry.
Oh yeah, you told
on
me
Saturday
about that.
night. So I got online, and I was like, I'm gonna order a shirt, which I'm wearing, okay? Because I wanted to take a picture with Sammy Terry wearing a Sammy Terry shirt. Well, I got an email on Thursday, I believe, or Friday. I can't remember. I think it was Thursday evening. I got an email from the man himself, Sammy Terry. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. What's up with this? And he sent me an email letting me know, hey, your t-shirt's not going to make it in time for my live show. I hadn't put that in any emails. I hadn't said anything about I was trying to get it for the live show. This is how awesome Sammy Terry is, how great he is. He watched WolfePack Entertainment. He was on Facebook and went to WolfePack Entertainment and watched our last live video we did, and he's watched the WolfePack Entertainment stuff and supports and likes WolfePack Entertainment. So Sammy Terry already. Sammy Terry, the horror host, the greatest one of all time, is a fan of WolfePack Entertainment. So that instantly made my night when I saw that. But not only did he tell me, great job on the live video on Facebook and about WolfePack Entertainment, he also said, how about I bring you your shirt, give it to you live, and throw in a free autographed picture. And I'm like, who can refuse that? So we go down, we get in line, we take my kids are with me, and my wife, and Wingman, so we can kind of film this, and we get there, and we get in line, and I tell the merchandise booth, hey, I've actually got a shirt. I talked to Sammy Terry, I've got a shirt here waiting for me, and sitting on a chair by itself with giant writing on it was this envelope that says, Adam Wolfe, pick up in Peru, add autographed pic for free. Sitting all by itself. Sammy grabs that for when I get up there to take my picture, and I'll post the picture right here. Great picture of me and Sammy.
Yeah, right about in here.
What a great picture. So he hands me the picture, or he hands me my package here, and tells me that jokingly, obviously, which would be awesome if this was true, but jokingly, the whole reason he came to Peru was so that he could bring me my shirt and make sure that I got my picture, which he then proceeded to let me pick the picture I like, signed it, and then also put, to Adam, many pleasant nightmares, Sammy Terry. And then you shook my hand, he takes the picture and tells us how good we did on the Facebook Live video, and how he's going to support us, how he supports us, because I'm supporting him, and it was the best night of my life. Like,
yeah, I was kind of looking around behind us, and people are just filming us.
Yeah, people are filming us as...
People are filming us while we're doing this.
Well, this is happening. The city of Peru's taking pictures and stuff because they're like, who's this guy? And it's like, bro, I'm WolfePack Entertainment. Do you not remember? I'm friends with JDF. Come on. So it was fantastic. It was really, really good. So we wanted to make a video just specifically talking about how awesome our little local town is with their Halloween celebration, second Saturdays, all the businesses that were doing trick-or-treating and made it a blast for my children. And then to the man himself, Sammy Terry, who made my night and made me like a little kid, being able to meet him and take a picture and treat me the way he did and made sure I got my shirt. It was great. I've been happy and pumped about that since it happened.
So with you meeting Sammy Terry, you know, celebrity and all that.
Yeah.
How many celebrities does that make for you meeting in person?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've met. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Well, so we know there's Sammy Terry and JDF, which you mentioned before.
JDF, Sammy Terry, both. What's her Nakia Burris, Steve Cardenas.
Yeah, I've met both those.
Which you just met them at the last show we went to.
Cool.
I hung
They're both
out.
real cool.
I hung out multiple times with Helen Slater, who played Supergirl, and then Sam Witwer, who was he's in what's that show out now? I forget. It's a vampire show that's out right now, but he was also Doomsday in Smallville. He was also Star Killer in the Star Wars the Star Wars the Star Wars games. But him, this cool story with that. Actually, when I did the Cleveland show in 2000, whatever, I drove Sam Witwer and Helen Slater around in my car to the different things at the Cleveland show. Michael Bell, who did all the voices for like Transformers and for the Smurfs, I don't even know. John Wesley Shipp.
I was getting ready to
mention John Wesley Shipp that played the Flash. Burt Ward and Adam West. Sarah Douglas, Margot Kidder, Dean Cain. A lot of people I've had. And these aren't just, as we're talking about this, the reason he's bringing this up, it's not just that like I saw them at a convention and was like, hey. No, these are people that I've spent time with, stayed in hotels with, and hung out with, and like more of a, like we're hanging out right now. So
most of the celebrities that I met is just, photo ops or something like that.
Which is awesome. I'm not saying that anything. I've just been lucky enough that I've been able to do some things that people haven't been able to do. Which is when WolfePack Entertainment was really, when I was really able to work on stuff quite often, there was a time when it was like, a couple times a summer, I was like, hanging out and drinking coffee with John Wesley Shipp and like totally ridiculous stuff like that. The families, the Superman creators and everything.
Yeah, you're not the only one that actually met JDF. I've actually met him as well.
Yeah, you did a VIP thing with him.
Yeah.
Dude, that
was awesome.
He's a great guy.
Very awesome.
Most of the celebrities I've met have been fantastic. I would say, honestly, right now, everybody's been fantastic, but I don't know that anybody's been better than Jason David Frank or Sammy Terry tonight. Like, Sammy Terry, I am so blown away by how awesome an event that was, how awesome Sammy Terry was. And it was a dream. Like, sounds really childish, but it was a dream come true. He was one of my... I've got a bucket list. Ken's got a big bucket list of people, but I have a very... Because I've met quite a few people. I have a very short list of people that I actually want to meet. The one that I have not met yet, which I will make happen in the near future, hopefully, is James Rolfe, from Cinemassacre, the angry video game nerd. I will hang out with him.
That would be cool to meet him.
It will happen, I guarantee
Maybe play a couple of video games with him or
that
something
will happen.
like that.
But tonight, Peru, thank you for Second Saturdays and the awesome Halloween celebration. And Sammy Terry, thank you for this awesome autograph picture and for making my night and making me feel like I was a 8-year-old kid watching one of the cool horror hosts on TV again. I still remember, nothing scares me. I've watched horror films my whole life. And it made me think of it because every Friday in October, Sammy is doing a live stream of different movies, horror hosting movies. And then every first Friday on Facebook, he's also doing a movie. The first Friday of October this month, he did House on Haunted Hill. I remember watching House on Haunted Hill as a kid, which is not really scary now as an adult. But as a kid, if you've ever seen it, when the skeleton comes out of the acid bath and starts chasing the girl, that scared the crap out of me as a kid for whatever reason.
But it's interesting that you actually say that particular title.
Yeah.
Because I just seen a YouTube video about a board game.
Oh, yeah.
Called Betrayal. at House on Haunted
Yeah,
Hill.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That looks like an awesome
That's
game.
gonna be
We
one
may
we
just
have
have to make
we'll
a
have to
video
make a
on that
video
of
of
us
that.
actually playing it.
yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. We have tons of content for October, the month of Halloween, and
The greatest holiday
And
ever.
in the words of Sammy Terry, I hope you've had a horrible night and have many pleasant nightmares. From the Wolf
And the Wingman.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Ha 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 ha!